Getting cameras adjusted is a major thing of me. Hello, I'm back to You Fund Me. How are you doing? I was just thinking, if 150,000 people donated $1, that would meet the goal. So, donate $1, each of you. Please. Come on now. Don't ignore me. I'm not worth ignoring. I'm worth listening to. We're talking about Dr. Wendy Bernstein, who gives of her time to hundreds of animals, takes in those that can't be taken care of anymore, and gives does surgeries for animals that are badly needing it. She could put them to sleep, but she doesn't. She saves them. Another place, Bow, Washington. It has a Burlington address. It is in such need of help, volunteers, people with hammers and wood. People will go there and build fresh new kennels for them, supply food and old blankets and towels, and furs. Donate your furs, please. Those are used also at the Wildlife Center for babies that, little wild babies that their parents have been murdered or whatever, shot, killed, usually poached. And the wild animals go for the furs. They love them. That reminds them of home. So get the furs off your back and donate it to your local wildlife shelters or zoos. Please. So Bow, Washington really needs a lot of help. It always has a lot of dogs. It's where the animals go that are found on streets wandering and in usually disarray. Hard to handle animals go there, and have to be worked with. That takes volunteers, takes time, takes a lot of time. And when you're lacking in volunteers and in funding, things get really hard. You want to keep the animals going. To all these places. Another place, of course, is NOAA. I've adopted a few animals from NOAA, and they are, besides Dr. Wendy, one of my favorites as far as the way they handle the animals. They neuter and they spay. They have working cats. Something that people don't realize. They have cats that work. They go out. They stay out. You have warm homes for them outside. You feed them dried cat food, water, and every now and then milk because they are catching rodents. You keep their shots up, keep them from breeding. NOAA does that for free, the spay and neutering for a feral cat. They also need funding for that because there are volunteer doctors who do that, medicine. They need blankets, pillows, beds. Right now they use those trams that they're up off the ground, They're very comfortable especially for the bigger dogs. They're very comfortable. Think of how they feel. Little toys that are clean, not diseased, or new ones, Dogs and cats, even gerbils like toys. I know that people think, oh, brother. Well, not, oh, brother. They really do. They tend to understand the need to hold something to feel more secure. So again, your $1 towards $150,000 would help with this cause. It goes to GoFundMe, and then GoFundMe makes sure that all three of these organizations get their money. And the money is used for no overhead except for GoFundMe. They take 5%. Other than that, that's all they take. And I'm not taking a dime. No one else is taking the dime. I'm the only one doing the program, so I have nobody else helping me. I really need help out there helping these animals. I used to, I used to do street kids, the elderly, and the homeless. This year I'm doing the animals. It's probably because of the flux of things that's been happening. Um, Human life, all life is important. And I think sometimes we forget that the exact importance of it all, don't we? How much is important and how much isn't. It's amazing. The little things are actually important. And those little fuzzballs are important. And to stop the mills, don't buy from pet stores. You know, it might slow it down. The puppy mill and the kitten mills. It might. We don't know. They, of course, they're monitored by the Humane Society, but still, we still have the same problems. And I would like to, specify that, money is what helps these places stay alive. So then we have to sometimes rescue those at those pet stores. I know a few animals have been rescued from pet stores. They're not worth it. Seriously. We are dealing also with black market wild animals. I mean, people are buying chimpanzees, killing their parents, boas, corn snakes. I mean, scorpions, rare frogs from rainforests that should not even be in a tank. So, think about it, okay? Really think about it, what everybody does. These animal places get things like this all the time. So does wildlife. Someone has to take them in. It are these people. They have to buy them the special food, which your country store carries, even food for elephants. Because people have got so insane with their money for whatever their money can outdo $150,000 anytime, and it feels like all they care about is what they can buy with it instead of what they can help with it. So I'm really encouraging those people out there who think that owning a chimpanzee is fun and great. They are fun and great when they're tiny, but they're still stronger than you. Please think about this, because everybody loses in the end. In the meantime, everybody loses in the end without saving a cat or a dog or a bunny or a rat. We're not talking rats that live outside. We're talking white domestic rats. So, donate $1 each, 150,000 people. Think about that. And every time you hear me, spread this, share this, know this. This is who we are. We are human beings. Humane. We're to be humane. So let's get out to these little places that really need it. They need it badly because they are the rescuers. They rescue. I rescue, but not to the degree they do. Very small rescue on my behalf. Anyway, and it's hard for me to keep 5 or 6 of them going. Imagine how it is for them to be hundreds and thousands throughout the year. Okay, remember Dr. Wendy Bernstein, Critter Doctor, Kirkland, Washington, Bo, Washington, HSUS, otherwise a Burlington address. Please think of them. Noah and Stanwood, think of them. They are there. Their animals are there. Okay? There's also another one called Stop, and they're pretty good too. They're actually tied to Noah. And, give. Tell them that Shawnee sent you. Give to me. No fun sent you. Or no fun, yes. Anyway, get on there. $1. Come on now. This is getting ridiculous. Don't mess with the Italian, Indian, Jew, African American woman. Yeah, that would be me. I'm the mutt. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.